We got plenty of glass in this hole, but it's just not quite as old as I'd like. As you can see, there's another 7-Up bottle showing up. Well, there's a couple of the marbles that I found so far. Starting to think this is actually a privy. It's kind of narrower and deeper, so hopefully there's going to be some older stuff at the bottom of this one. And there's a leather shoe that's still pretty much intact. We got the first good bottle coming out. Wow, that is a really drastic difference there. The other one was white with stain, and this one looks pretty darn clean, doesn't it? Amazing. How could this one come out so clean? It's not just the dirt that matters, it's the quality of the glass itself. This must be made of some really high-grade glass. No city on the bottom. It's got a 48, I think. No, it's a 46. Anyway, it's a little bit modern, but we've got about 15 or 20 minutes of light left, so let's keep going. A lot of common junkers, but I just pulled this out, which doesn't make sense, because that is definitely 1912 or older. I guess they kept that in their medicine cabinet for quite a while. But you can see the walls are nice and squared off. Well, straight up anyway. It's definitely not a trash pit. But I can't believe it's a privy from the late 40s. Mid 40s anyway. Crazy. Okay, way up high, it looks like we got a soda bottle coming out. Hopefully. Nope, it's broken. Okay, it's about getting dark and I'm finished with this one. 4 holes in one day is pretty good considering I didn't start till about 2:15. But it's always best to wait till the end of the day to fill the holes back in, because you can fill a hole in the dark, but you can't dig a hole in the dark. Unless you use a flashlight, of course. But that costs extra money. Who wants to waste money and stay out in the dark? Dropping dirt down a hole is easy to do. It takes very little light. So, till tomorrow. Okay, today I'm back on the lot here in Brawley. Got another hole poked out. It feels kind of strange. Maybe it's going to be an old one. Doesn't seem to have a lot of glass, but it's definitely some kind of a privy. Or possibly a trash pit, I guess. Well, I'm off to a slow start. I found a bunch of broken pieces. Really not that many broken pieces considering. That's early milk right there. Milk glass base. Could have had an Owl Drug Company emblem on it, but it doesn't, of course. But with the flask with the footed base like that, and these tops, I'm thinking this is a 1918 or 1919 privy. Down 3 feet already. Haven't found a single bottle intact, but I do see one showing up down there. So, what is it? And it is a flask of the very most generic, super common, definitely from the teens, definitely 1915 to 1920. A lot of these will turn purple. I probably have 250 of these that I put on my roof and turn purple. But I'm thinking this one's probably just a little too new to turn. But there could be a late embossed drugstore or a milk bottle still down here. And there's a base of a soda of some kind. And then I just pulled this out. It's a blown in a mold pharmacy. That's the first non-machine made thing I found. Then I just pulled this out. About a 1919 milk bottle. So as you can see, the layer is about 1.5 feet thick. It's just pretty sparse on the intact bottles. Okay, I got one showing up here finally. I almost missed it because I almost gave up thinking I was already on the bottom because the dirt gets so hard. Usually privy dirt is very soft. big one. Oh, it's broken. No big deal, it's just some kind of a wine bottle. Nobody cares about wine bottles, no matter how old they are. Okay, I didn't dig this one properly. I mean, I didn't probe this one out to the proper dimensions because I had to tunnel at least a foot that way. Got the last bottle showing up right here. Looks like it's just a machine-made wine bottle though. And it's broken in half. Well, this hole wasn't quite worth the effort. And at the very bottom I found this toy truck. Did they make stuff like this 100 years ago? Apparently they did. And I found this 1 ounce drugstore. It's an early machine made. Well, that's it for that hole. I just probed out another one right beside it. So to save time, I'm going to throw the dirt out of this hole into this hole. This is the kind of place you want to surface hunt. You see all these pieces of broken glass everywhere, you know you're going to find something, at least a marble. Here's one now. Stuck in the hard dirt. It's not exactly a valuable one. Okay, I see the first bottle showing up right here. What is it? Okay, now I think it's ready. Oh no, not just another one of these again. Okay, found an unembossed machine-made pharmacy. But man, I just pulled this out. Do you know Chinese or is this Japanese? It's blown in the mold. It's got this embossed on it. These are usually hair dye or something like that. They made them blown in the mold way up into the 40s. These are found in Southern California and Hawaii. I've never found one quite like it though. They're usually smaller than this. Alright, I just found another one, but this one is a different shape. It's a squared one. And it is blown in the mold, and no, it's not a chip on the lip. Look how crude that is. Kind of dips down, gets really thin on that one side and thick on the other. I just popped out this half-pint flask. It looks like a 1919, but that doesn't make sense. Oh man, is that what I think it is? It's another Chinese bottle, and yet it's a different style again. Just found another one, and it's also different. It's clear and square, and it's only got the embossing on one side, and it's smaller than the other square one. So, what's up with that? Why is everyone a different type? I see something else that might be another one of those. This is a different one again, but this one's actually got a recessed panel, and it's got something embossed on that one side. It's kind of wiggly. It's definitely aqua. It's the 5th variation of a Chinese, no, a Japanese bottle, I think is what they really are. Okay, I see another small, some kind of bottle showing up. Is it another one? No, it's a little bit too big for a Chinese. Something else showing up. What is that? Well, it's embossed at least, but it's a very common one. Chamberlains from the late 20s. Oh, I got something coming out. I just don't know what it is. Oh, that's why. That's a very odd base on that one. Never seen anything quite like it. I see another one of these Oriental bottles. I don't know if this one's a different one or not, because it's another square one. Clear, embossed on just one side. Alright, I see another one sticking out. I think it's going to be another Oriental bottle. And I think it's a different variation yet again. It's oval shape and it's aqua in color. Multiple characters on it. The side's blank. Got a big TM on the bottom. Oh, I finally found that pot of gold I was looking for. Oh, that's no gold. Well, maybe next time. Okay, we got some big flat amber bottle coming out here. Couldn't be the bitters, could it? I guess they did make some in the late teens. Okay, let's get down out and see what it is. No, it's just a big medicine type, and it's a screw top at that. It's not very old. Could be 1929 or 30. Is that what I think it is? I think it's a bedpan kind of a thing. And if it is, that means the hole goes over that way, at least another 7 inches. Well, that's a different variation. I guess this is the female variety, maybe. They usually got some kind of a pipe coming up here. At least all the ones I've seen did. Just pulled this from way down deep. It is definitely from the teens. Puritas. It's got the maker mark on it and the diamond design. And it says something about Cold Storage Company. Los Angeles Ice and Cold Storage Company, Los Angeles, California. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like, is soda bottles from the Southwest. Hopefully there'll be some whole ones down there. Okay, we got 2 bottles sticking out here. I want to say this is going to be an olive oil. Yep, that's what it is. Is that a metal screw top on it? I thought it would be a corker for sure. But that's pretty modern. What's this? Is that just going to be a beer? No, it looks like it's a bleach. Yeah, it's got the Clorox mark on the bottom. At least it's a corker. Doesn't even say it on the shoulder though. That's no good. Some kind of a jar showing up here. No embossing on it. Definitely a product jar with the odd bulging out shoulder and base. I have seen ones very similar to this that were embossed. I guess this one's a year or 2 new, maybe. I just pulled out this aqua beer, which is kind of odd because you would expect the aqua beer to be from pre-1920. But this has to be from 1932, right after Prohibition ended. You just don't see many aqua beers from the 30s. I do see something interesting showing up down here. Oh, it's too tight to move in here. See that milk bottle top right there? I'm gonna get that out and show it to you. Okay, do we got any embossing on it? I don't believe it. No embossing. It's weird because almost all of them you find around here are going to be slug plated and embossed. What a jip. Just found another one of these. This one's opalized. It's stained up a bit. But that's good, it gives it character. But I'm pretty sure we have one like this. So, how many is that now? 9? I think so. At least $10 a piece on these, I would think. Maybe $8 or $9. Anyway, we got about $90 worth of these, I would think. I think I got a soda bottle showing up here. Yep. Got the ring neck on it. But what does it say? It doesn't say anything. Unbelievable. That's the Southwest for you. A lot of unmarked bottles. Found some kind of a salt shaker type device. And I just pulled this one out. Kind of interesting, but not quite worthy of turning the camera on for. But I got a couple bottles showing up right here. It is in some hard dirt right there. Does it even say anything? It's embossed on the sides only. It's a Brawley company. Worth $1 maybe. Looks like we got a flask from 1932. The fourth one of them I found. Haven't shown you the others yet. Yeah, it's a lot different than North Carolina where it's all mud top to bottom. Here it's like dry and hard. Oh, that's no good. Okay, I think I'm about done with that. It tunnels under there about 14 inches and it's really hard. I'm getting tired. I did just find one more of these. So I think we got 10 of them at least. And there's a few of those whiskeys from 1932 or 33. So I'm going to fill it in and get on to the next hole.